everybody? Michael with Beard and Lost. Today it's going to be a little bit different of a video. Colton and I are going down to pick up my dad's car.
It's a Corvette.
His Corvette. And we're taking it down to Carb Connections in Kirkland. We're going to do a couple pulls, get a new part on it, and we'll go from there. Let's see what we can do. All right, so here we are. We're at my parents' place. We're about to get the car, get it ready. I wish today was nicer so that you could appreciate the beauty of this car, but we're still gonna enjoy the ride. So here we go. All right, lock this back up. So the car we were riding in, it's a 2015 Z06 Corvette. Are you ready to see her? Here she is. So this is Mystique. Isn't she beautiful? Here comes Colton. So not your stock Z06. A couple things have been done to the exterior. We have a new front splitter, different side skirts, all of our markers and everything in the car, sorry, right down there, everything's been blacked out. And this one actually has a gray convertible top where most of them are black. So this one, not too many out there with the gray top, but isn't she beautiful? Just absolutely love this car. So we'll go ahead, pop in, get her ready, let her warm up, and we're gonna be on our way. All right, guys, so here we are in the interior of this beautiful car. Couple quick things about this car that are a little bit different. We have a short throw, her short throw shifter in here. Obviously it comes with the heads-up display, but let's hit the button and see what she sounds like. Sexy. All right, guys, we're here at Carburetor Connection, Kirkland. Sorry I didn't have you on the trip coming down, because I needed to focus on what was going on. So I'm gonna hop in. We're gonna see. Lock this. Boy, what a fun car to drive. I'll give you a little bit more detail about what we're doing today, exactly what's been done to the car, and then we'll go from there. So here we are at Carb Connections. We are in the shop, and I told you I would let you see the engine bay and kind of what we have been up to, and I'll go over a little bit of what we've been doing to the car and the wonderful people here at Car Connections happening. So here we go. Here's the engine, and there's going to be some changes to it here at a later date. There's some stuff that's going to be dressed up, but we have our 2650 Magnuson supercharger with our Weapon X heads. We have our expansion tank and then our oil recovery as well. New 5-inch cold air intake. And so this is actually what we're going to be replacing. We're going to be replacing this and, this and this throttle body. So because this is too narrow, the butterfly valves on the throttle body, the new throttle body we have, it's not big enough to allow us to open. So Troy here at Carb Connection is going to hook us up. They're going to get it going. Super excited to see what kind of power it's going to put down, and I will let everybody see that and the process of going ahead and getting those swapped out. And maybe we could pick his brain and see kind of why things are doing the way that they're doing and how come we get to make so much power. Stay tuned. All right, so snout is out, and the throttle body. So a little size comparison here. We have our stock throttle body. And then here we go. This is what we're swapping to. It's a big difference. Look at that big old butterfly in there. Super exciting. It did fight him a little bit trying to get one of the last bolt out, but you know, when you have that much engine and that little space, you're gonna run into those issues. So here's our snout that came off the Magnuson. This is actually, my dad had it painted, and this is what we're going to. So big old opening, no restrictions, no airflow restrictions, super exciting. Can't wait to get her on the dyno. They're just, these guys here are fantastic. I can't say enough about how amazing they are and what great techs they are. So we'll, I'll update you again further along we get. All right, guys. So just finishing up, putting the clamps on the cold air. Looks like Juan got everything on there. Was it as difficult putting it on as it was taking it off?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but looks like he's got it on there. Troy just went to move one of the cars out of the dyno itself, and he's gonna come back. We'll fire up, and we'll see you over at the dyno. So this is a Dyno Jet dyno that we're gonna be running it on. Troy's gonna be doing all the tuning. We are gonna do a little bit of tweaking. Gonna lower the idle down just a little bit, give it a little bit more. Troy said he's gonna advance the cam. All right. Come through here. All right, so here she is. Oh, very cool. Super excited. See what type of power she makes.
Say 708.
708. All right, well, I'll be Mr. Optimistic. I say 714. That's 717. Nastier lope at idle. give it a different lope, a different sound right at idle. But if we're looking here, so this was our last run. This was the very first run, so we gained, you know, what are we, almost 60 horsepower, and quite a bit, 76 foot-pounds of torque coming up. So it's going to be this red line that we're going up. Pretty exciting. It's a lot of power. Give Uncle Craig a run for his money in that Camaro of his. So. So Troy's just gone through, checking, make sure that nothing bad's gonna happen. She made all the power we could want. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll make sure to put this on my YouTube and on Instagram, so we can go through kind of the journey of Mystique. I'll get some videos from Dad and we'll upload them as well. So I hope you had fun watching, as much fun as I had being here watching her do the pulls. I'll talk to you guys later. So we are here at XXX Burgers in Issaquah with Colton. Super cool joint. If you get an opportunity to come out here to Washington, Issaquah, 50s style diner, just kind of stuff.
Wait, I'm with
everywhere.
Super One.
Yeah, there's a fire right behind that guy, so pretty excited. So final numbers for the car was 739 horsepower. We ran out of fuel, so there's some things that we can do different. And when we get to that point that we end up doing a little bit different things as far as the fuel is concerned, we'll go ahead and head back down there to Carb Connections and get another tune done and those parts put in. So that will be super, super exciting as well. Can't wait to see what it will continue to make. Great car, lots of power, crazy loud. So yeah, so I'll let you know how the food is, and this place is known for its root beer floats.
Wait, I want to show you something.
No, what are we showing?
So this machine right here. So you would put a quarter in here, but my dad doesn't have. I mean, Lost doesn't have any quarters. So this, you would like type stuff in it, and then it would. He's
never seen a jukebox before, or a song selector.
I have never seen one of those before.
That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, when our food gets here, I'll let you guys see it, let you know just how amazing it is. Nothing but good reviews from these guys about their food and about them. So there we go. Look at these milkshakes.
They gave me a toy.
And Bubba got a toy. Look at this milkshake.
Look how big the straws are.
The straw just keeps going for miles.
I'm gonna put you.
There we go. Alright guys, so we're here at XXX Burgers in Issaquah. I ordered a 68 Impala, I believe is the burger, which is a bacon burger. Bubba ordered a hot dog, and you ready to see these things? So there's Bubba's hot dog.
I got two toys.
Yeah, it comes with a couple toys. Here's my burger. Now, I'm not a big fan of a whole bunch of stuff on my burger, like as far as sauces, onions, tomatoes. I don't like those, but my gosh, look at this. Pretty great. Double patty. Huge,
like a Big Mac.
Huge hamburger.
It looks like a Big Mac, the patty.
Yeah, Big Macs were actually delicious.
It looks like one from McDonald's.
Well, we're going to go ahead and enjoy our food, and when we get back on the road,
We'll tune in on you guys.
Yep, we'll go ahead and turn on and let you know how we're doing driving down the road in that beautiful Corvette.
Okay, it's rolling.
Are you sure it's rolling now?
Yeah, it's 4, 5.
Okay. So we made it back up north. I'm sorry I didn't record on our drive. Colton wanted the top down. You wouldn't have been able to hear anything I had to say to begin with. So we're back up north, about to get Mystique back inside. What an amazing
It was
car.
raining. It was kind of raining.
You got to hold it further out than that.
It was kind of raining when we were down south.
Yeah, south.
When we were down south, but it's trying to rain.
I can't see.
It's trying to rain, but for the most part, it's pretty dry.
So when we get back to park, I'll go over everything that's been done to this car, where you know, we were able to get a lot of the stuff from one place. You know, again, a big shout out to Carb Connections out of Kirkland. They did a fantastic job with the tune on this rig. So we are, and I'll give you a list of all the parts. You know,
Come on, no hands.
what octane fuel we're running. We are running an octane booster in her as well. You know, the oil, the pulley, the different pulley that we're using. So lots of cool stuff went into this car. So here in a couple minutes, it'll be no time for you, but here in a couple minutes, I'll go ahead and get that list going for you.
Okay, so we are.
Turn it off. Turn it off. All right, guys. So Mystique's all tucked away at her house in the garage, and I have the list of parts that has been put on. So it's a bit extensive. I didn't quite realize this much was put into her, but we can go ahead and start. So it's a Magnuson 2650 supercharger. The OEM supercharger that came on that car was a 1740. I know those numbers for a lot of people don't really mean anything. So think of it, it's a 2.65 liter supercharger. The engine that is in my Focus is a 2.4 liter, so this displaces more. There's more displacement out of the supercharger on this car than there's my entire engine in my Focus. So there's a 4-inch upper pulley with a gate screen belt, and then the stock OEM lower pulley. We had a different lower pulley on it, but it was creating too much boost. So there were some issues there. So went to the stock one, and that alleviated that problem. So there's new silicone plug wires with heat protective boots. Excuse me. A 6-quart cooling brick expansion tank, and my dad is running a 6040 Dextron with reclined water in it. It has a Hurst 16% reduced shifter with pattern laser cut into the jet fighter handle like I showed you. It has coil relocation brackets on both sides of those. It has the Weapon X valve covers, the NKG plugs, a DX low side fuel pump. Now when we had to add that low side fuel pump to get a little bit more fuel pressure up there with the bigger supercharger. It has an Elite 2E catch can, so that's going to catch the oil coming off of the supercharger because there ends up just being a little bit extra. DeWitt's all aluminum race radiator for more efficient cooling. It has 2-inch long tube stainless steel American Research headers, and then a 3-inch X-pipe, no cat, stock OEM mufflers, and then the NPP valves still attached to it. We do run the Mobile Exxon Premium 92 octane with a boost, an octane boost in it. So pushes it up to about 95 octane, which is what that engine needs. Everything in the engine has been painted candy apple red. Has a now it has the 103 millimeter Nick Williams throttle body, 5-inch carbon cold air intake, made by Weapon X. And yeah, so it's just fantastic car to drive. I had so much fun today. Thank you so much for watching the video, tuning it in. Again, big shout out to the guys there at Carb Connections down in Kirkland. I will link their Facebook in the description below. Also, I will be posting this to my Instagram page and also to Facebook. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later.